Hi guys, and welcome to the Moreton Bay 4x4 Camping, Boating, Fishing Expo. It is a huge setup here from GSI Trade Tech. This is our biggest show to date. We've got about $600,000 a car. Don't quote me on that, but honestly, I've got the keys here for 4 cars. We're going to run through each car we have here, just briefly, and then we'll go into one car we haven't touched on yet. Firstly though, this here is our first 200 series chops 650mm extended Land Cruiser. So the chop's been done by ASG. We've designed the tray to suit. It's the shortest tray we've done on an American car to date. So well, when I say American car, I'm referring to the width of it. So it's a 2 meter wide tray platform. So 2 meter wide by 1.65 meters long. So obviously we can't go for a massive tray because we will extend the over the tow bar, and we don't want to do that. So won't go into too much detail. We're going to do a separate video and run through this full car, but this is the LC200. First of about 10 in the system, so it's really cool to see these coming through. And yeah, we'll touch on that one in a bit later on. This car here, 79 series. We have done a lot of these. They are honestly one of my favorite ones. This car here is quite old. It is an old generation of Canopy, so I'm also not going to go through that too much, but it's really cool to see where GSI Trade Tech has come from and where we're at now. So it's good to sort of reflect back at what we were doing sort of 18 months ago and how far we've come in that short amount of time. So we've got the red arc system in this one, full red vision. There's gas in this as well. I won't pull it all out. Actually, I'll pull the gas out because that's still current. Check these toolboxes out on this as well. Look how big those are. The customer keeps a chainsaw in there. And because there's a chainsaw, we've got no lighting, we've got no central locking, so there's no ignition source, and that is the reason why. You can option them to have central locking, but yeah, we don't because we've got the fuel in there. We don't want any ignition source. So find the cruiser key. That's it there. Check out the lights as well. So these are the new GSI Trade Tech lights. So that there. Open it up. So ignore a lot of this. This is very old, we don't do this, but this kitchen is one of the two. So we've got both styles of kitchens here, so we'll run through them both. It's really, really cool. So you pull it all the way out, and then you've got the 2 drop mechanisms here. So slowly does it, comes down. Over it comes, grab the sink. I think it's in here, but it could be in the cab. It is in the cab, so pretend there's a sink in there. That there comes over, and that's your gas cooker. All right, so this is still current, and the other current thing we do as well is the gas storage. So this is 300mm extended cruiser only. In there is the gas box. So that is fully sealed, and yeah, you can turn the gas on there, and then you can take the whole system off like that. To then get the whole access to the bottle. So I'll leave that off for now, I won't bore you with it. There is another whole video on this car, the run through of how the kitchen works, but it is, yeah, really cool to see that this is one of the options, and we're gonna have both kitchens in the one video. This car here is a Silverado 1500, so it's the current generation. It is probably one of the first ones that's had the tray and canopy done to it in the country. So we got this car in, 3D scanned it. Again, if you checked out other videos out, there's in the scan video, we did the Black Ops F250 and then also this 1500 Silverado. So it's quite a basic canopy, which is good to sort of show what's possible with the canopy. Obviously we have the fully decked out ones like the Cruiser and then also the Ram we're about to get to. But for now, this is just 4 drawers. There's no electrics in it. So no electric 12 volt system. We do still have the central locking, so we do come up through, up through the stiffeners. And then 4 drawers. All these drawers are exactly the same. It's also worth mentioning these are all customer cars. So each one of these cars has been used and on the road. So it's good to see how they're wearing, but you are going to see marked as they do get used. So every one of these cars here is a customer car. None of them are owned by GSI Trade Tech. So it's really, really cool to see them. And I guess we've got to thank the customers for letting us do it, and I guess them trusting us to do so. Slide out toolboxes all around. So this one here is reused off a, I think it's a Ranger off the top of my head, but we reused that one on the Chevys. And then at the front, we've got the custom made. Let me just grab the keys. Check that out for a key. How good's that? Unlock it, and then it unlocks all the whale tails. And that there goes all the way down. Central locking in there as well. So got lights and everything. So Lock that up, and then it's so good, you can actually hear the air hissing out. So when I try and open it up, I have to overcome the vacuum, and then it comes out as you lean on it. So the weakest part is the handle. So dustproof, waterproof, all toolboxes all the way around. This customer did option for a center divider, so we are quite flexible when it comes to the canopies. We don't have packages to pick from, the GCI Trade Tech. Each canopy build is unique. We haven't repeated the same canopy once yet, so we can work with you to get the perfect setup for you. This guy here, he uses this for work. His company logo is on the door here. Brizzy Pool Solutions. So if you're doing a pool in the Brizzy area, make sure you check him out. Mini drop sides. So the tray on this Chevy, it's a 1.8 meter tray and 2 meters wide. So it's still the American platform, so 2 meters wide. It means we've got the 60 litre headboard water tank. We've got a 36 litre underneath, and then a 1260 long canopy on an 1800 tray. So we've got this 530 mil of usable tray space here. So pull this down, very similar to the Ranger video you would have seen. That comes down there, and then if I walk around here, grab that one, and down it comes. These do just come off and slide in. So this handle, this lock mechanism is developed at GCI Trade Tech, and it's all manufactured in-house at Yatla. So all the sheet metal is done, all the pressing. We do outsource a little bit of CNC machining and some zinc plating, but powder coat, the design, all the sheet metal work, which is realistically about 90% of it, is all done in Yatla in Queensland under the one shed, so that's really cool. Under tunnel drawer. Comes out, so this customer, it's a 1.2 meter drawer. This customer has an option for the stainless bench, but we do have the holes in it as standard, so you can put that in after the point of sale. You don't have to option it. And so I think it's a $350 option or thereabouts. So it is a really usable workspace, but it's also really good to see them without and see how much volume you can actually get in there. So close that up. Water outlet, sensors, the full works with the newest tail light there. On this side, it is very, well, it's identical to the driver's side. So toolboxes all the way around, pull them out, you can see them there. And then, yeah, the canopy's the same, so drawers. Yeah, make the most of the space there, and it's a lot of usable space. Moving to the Ram, the last car we've got here. So we've done the 2 Toyotas, we've done the Chevy, and now this is the Ram. This is the DT Ram. We've done a full video on this one as well. It was, I guess, completed early in the year. I'll run through a few little features of it, but yeah, if you want to check this video out in full, check out our YouTube channel, and there is a video. Rear ladder, really cool. Just check out the back of this car. It's twin 35s up there. They're 20-inch method wheels. We imported them from the States for this particular build. The customer actually has the same ones on this Caravan, so it's the one spare wheel throughout. So really, yeah, good look to his whole touring setup. The rear ladder, again, we've done this exact ladder we featured in one of our videos. That comes down like that. So obviously you've seen it when it's up, comes down all the way, and then you can just climb straight up and get to your rooftop tent through there. We do have this bungee cord here, which holds the end of the 180-degree awning. You can go 270 like the Cruiser did, we touched on before. Move around to this side. I think you just gotta come back and actually have a look at this kitchen. So this is the second kitchen that we offer, both options in gas and induction. So if you have the only gas ones we do is a 1500 Ram and the stretched 79. So the 2 cars I've mentioned with gas we have here, they're the only 2 we do. But if you don't have it, you can have the extra box on the back like the Ranger did in our video, or you can have this set up. So without running through the whole thing, we have touched on other videos. It's double pull out, so these are pulls out on 900mm slides, and then it pulls out again on 800mm slides, and then this here, it's a little sink there, so that does stay and live like that, and then you can bring it out. Obviously you got the gas here. Again, customer cars, right? So they've been used, they've got all the kitchen equipment in there. We haven't cleaned it for the show. It's good to see how these cars are actually getting used out there. Up the top, have the travel buddy, which pulls out, and then you have storage behind it. Same with the drawer below hand. So I can lock that up, pull that out, and then obviously we're quite clustered here. So I can press that, pull down, and then get into there. So this customer's actually got an induction cooktop there as well. So he's got the best of both worlds. GPO's Bushman 130 litre fridge. Here's the other gas box. So that's what it looks like when it's all stored up. And then as you pull it out, you can turn your gas on, or yeah, to just get it out, change your bottle, you get full access there. So that there is the door. So that's a wrap of the Moreton Bay Expo. I got to thank all the customers firstly who have let us borrow their cars. These are all customer cars, I've said it before, but huge thanks to them. It's a really cool setup, and it's really nice for us to see or be able to show the general public what's possible at GCI Trade Tech. So this is sort of a standard show setup for us moving forward. Brisbane 4x4 Expo, 21st of March. That one's going to be massive. So if you're in the area, make sure you come see us. And then obviously if borders open and we're allowed to, we will be going to Melbourne, Sydney and Adelaide. So there's a lot of shows to come. But yeah, massive thanks to everyone as well who's come seen us this weekend, who's got a free stubby or a bottle opener. There's a few little giveaways. We're going to keep doing that for every show. So make sure you subscribe and yeah, come say hi if you can.